Hello everyone, it's me, Trisha, and today is August the 27th. Actually, it's after, I think it's, oh yeah, it is. It's August the 27th and it's Thursday. And I know it's been a while since I've made a video. Um, to be honest with you, I haven't made a video because I've been cheating. Um, I haven't been, I haven't been eating the right foods. In the beginning, turn this up a little bit, make sure you guys see it. In the beginning, I was very motivated, focused, and you know, staying on my diet and doing my walking, and I was doing really good. And I went to go see my doctor, and 2 weeks post-op, and he said I was right where he wanted me to be. So August came, beginning of August, and he weighed me, and he said, "It's been 3 weeks since I saw you. You've only lost 6 pounds." So um, I felt real bad because that's when I started, like right after my 2 weeks post-op of seeing my doctor. That's when I started. Make sure nobody's moving. That's when I started eating the wrong food. So anyway, I'm just trying to focus on what I want to say. Um, Basically, I've been feeling real bad and not wanting to record because I've been embarrassed, and I've been, depressed because I know I haven't been doing the right things. Um, I live in Michigan, and about a week and a half ago, it was like really, really hot. We had a lot, like the whole week was like 90 something degrees. So I stopped walking because I was going around to the park. And, they got this little track there, and I was walking like every other day, like 3, 4 times out of a week. So for about the past 2 weeks, basically, I've been on a standstill with my weight. Um, I would lose a couple of pounds, then I would gain it back, lose a couple of pounds, gain it back. And it's really hard because by, I have a family, I have a son, and then, I have my partner. And, I don't want to deprive them for the foods that they really want to eat. They like to eat good food, steaks and, fried foods, chicken, pork chops, and things like that. And I don't want to deprive them for that, but at the same time, I want them to understand that, look, you know, this is a big life change for me, and, I don't want to just have this surgery for nothing. I don't want to gain this weight back. I mean, this surgery is like $30,000, and, like my doctor said, the way I'm going, this will be, I will be a failure. And I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to go back to gaining the weight or not losing the weight like I'm supposed to. And I'm not trying to blame it on my family and say, oh, they're the reason why I'm not losing the weight and why I'm going back to, the foods that I'm not supposed to eat and not exercising like I was. It's really hard because when you cooking the food, when you smell it and it's looking good, you want to eat it. I realized I was addicted to food until I had the surgery. So, um, I feel, when I was talking to, my friend about it, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't, cook the food, you know, the non-healthy foods because that's going to tempt me to want to go and eat, the food. So, um, I decided to have a talk with her. And I said, look, we're going to have to start eating, the healthy foods that I cook. I was wondering, like, if you guys have any advice for me. Like, you guys as family, how do you manage? how are you able to stay focused? Is it that your family eat the same foods you do? Do you cook two separate meals? Um, their meals and then your healthy meal? If so, how do you have the willpower to stay focused and strong and not, have the desire to eat the wrong food, to eat the food? So I really need some type of support. I need someone to let me know, how am I supposed to get through this? Um, I was, really upset earlier today. I was crying and, I felt like, before I had the surgery, I prayed, because I've been overweight for so long. And I prayed and I said, God, if I get this surgery, if you give me this opportunity, I swear I won't screw it up. But I feel like, God, I lied. I lied to him. I lied. And that's what's making me feel so horrible because I sat here and I wanted this so bad. And I promised, that I would make the best out of it. And here I am, doing the total opposite. So I don't want to get on here and lie and say, oh, I've been losing all this weight, I've been losing that weight. Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm making a video on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube. So, what I've lost so far is 40 pounds. And I've been at that standstill, 40-pound weight loss for 2 weeks. So, this is just a quick video that I made because I know I had a couple of people ask me when was I going to make my next video. And you guys know that I've never been waited this long without making a video. It's been 3.5 weeks, so I'm making it now, and I'm being honest about it. So if you all have any advice, any, whatever, I'm willing to take it or hear it. So send me a message, and talk to you guys later. Bye.